Hey guys, hope you're all well. Right, I'm having a late one in the shed, or is it an early one? Whichever. It's about approaching 1:30 in the morning. It's not Sunday, is it? It's Monday morning now. It's been a bit warm today, so I haven't done a lot in here today. I came in here late this evening when it had cooled down a bit, and I've had a huge clean up because it got a bit out of hand over the last few days with all the jobs I've had coming through here. So yeah, I've had a bit of a tidy up. You can actually see some work surfaces again. Getting everything organised now to crack on with the Enfield. I've cleaned all this bench off because it was a right mess. Getting all my connectors ready. Got everything laid out nice and neat. My little wiring diagram. So we are ready to go. I'm going to do a little bit now because it's so late, so early, whichever way you want to look at it. And I'm going to get my head down for a couple of hours and carry on, because later on we're supposed to be hitting 30 degrees. That means it'll probably be about 40 in the shed. And yeah, that's far too uncomfortable to be working through that. So just changed my shift rounds. Bit of late night, bit of early morning. I've got my bedroom set up outside tonight. Got the bed. Probably can't see that, can you? There's my bed outside under the stars with the bikes. Oh, I'll tell you what, that light should come on. There we go. Oh, that's no better, is it? But yeah, I'll get my head down for a few hours in a moment, and we're going to get some connectors put on, get my head around a few things, have a few hours sleep, and crack on. Anyway, let's get stuck in. Right, let's go for some spade connectors for the horn. Oh, hold on. Let's put a couple of bits the old shrink wrap up there. It looks a lot neater like this. As soon as we've got these connectors on, I can pull the wire back up the tube, so it's just enough coming out to the horn. Strippers. Oh, that one didn't go well. There we go. There we are. That's all them nice and tight. Right, let's bring the shrink wrap down. That's looking better. There we are. Nice and neat. Right, let's pull the cable through from up there to make these the right length now. Connect them. There we are. That is nice and discreet enough. Yeah, that'll do. Right, let's have a look at the ones to the coil. Get all them cut to length. Right, next then, we need an earth. So I've got these terrible connectors. But what I'll do with these is take the plastic off, because when these are crimped up with the plastic on, they just look really messy. Put a bit of heat into that. So let's get them. There we go. That's one for an earth. and these two are for the coil. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these connectors at all, but you can make them okay. Taking these off. There we are. Right. Let's chop these down. I think about there will do us. That gives us plenty. Right, wait for the soldering iron to warm up. Okay, let's see if I can do this partially blind. Everything's blur close up. That's got them. They ain't coming off. Right, just getting the nuts off the coil. I'm going to play it safe with my my clumsy hands. There we go. Come on. Sorted. Right, I've got to try and find, see if I can see the marks on the coil, positive and negative. Of course I can't see them. I can't see. Oh, I've got to get the bionic eye out. Woo. Right, might be able to see with that. Okie dokie. So on this coil, for some bizarre reason, it doesn't have plus and negative. Look, it has a 1 and a 15. I think that's a German thing. I think. But yeah, 15 being positive, 1 negative. Why? I don't know. That's the way it is. I've had a few like that. Anyway, let's get it connected up. And we're on. That's how I'm going to tighten them up because another wire's got to go on there as well. Right. Now white is actually the earth. Right onto the earth. Again, I'm just going to do this loose because there'll be more wires going to this. I'll probably put them up on the inside of the frame actually when I come to put all the earths on there. We'll see how it goes. Right, that's that. That way. There we are. And obviously we'll get all this nice and tidy when we come to finalise it all. Took everything up out of the way. And it'll be all nice and neat when we've done. Right. at least that's a little bit of something done before we get our heads down. I think when I get up, I'm going to pop the headlight out so we can get into everything in there, finalise all the ignition side of things, and we can actually check if we've got a spark when we've done that, if I connect the battery up and everything. That'll be nice just to confirm that. And then obviously we'll be on with the very long-winded job of all the wires to the lights and everything like that. Yeah, that's going to take a while, but we'll do as much as we can before it gets horrifically hot in here. So yeah, I'm just going to go and grab a couple of hours and wake up before that sun gets too hot. Oh, nice fresh air. Night, folks. What time is it? £5:15. I've got to move. Get something done before it gets too hot. Cup of tea first. Let's see what we can get done. Whew. Make sure if the GoPro picked that out, a rainbow up there. Must be raining over there. Clouds do look a bit funny though. Better get me bedding. Better get that sorted if it's going to rain. Anyway. Cup of tea, cup of tea. Oh, it's a nice temperature. I've had to put my hoodie back on. Oh dear. Right, so see what we get done. We have a visitor. Bluey. Hello, mate. Hello. It's going to be a warm one today, Blue. It is. It's going to be slightly uncomfortable for furry dogs and fat blokes. Right. A little bit of board for there. Might screw that in and have it a part of the bike. Joking. That is just so I can rest the battery tray on there while we are working, because the wires, I always make them long enough so if you ever have to drop the battery out, you know, you can put a bit of something across the frame and rest it there. You know, we ever have to charge the battery up or do any repairs, it's no good if the wires are any long enough for that to be hanging in mid-air. So yeah, we'll do them all long enough. Oh, we've got a spot. That spider's just gone straight up into the frame. Did you see that? Come out! You'll never get out again. Quick! Come on. You've got to go and live somewhere else. Off you go. Right. Let's start connecting some bits up. Right. I think they need to be about there. Cut a bit off them. Just have a little bit of extra. About there. That's it. Right, I'm actually going to drop the dummy oil tank on, because I want to know how long to do all the wires for the actual ignition key. I'm just going to literally put it in place with one bolt. That's it. So we've got the ignition out. Get that, get the battery box back on there. Reconnect them. Right, I've just made one up, so I'm going to do all of them and we can get them attached to the ignition switch, and then when that goes up into the dummy oil tank, obviously all these will come out, hang down the bottom, and I can connect them all up. That should make things a bit easier like that. Right, got all these made up, so I might as well get all these on now, and they can stay on. There we go. Right, slowly moving forward, battling this heat. I've just been and jumped for a cold shower so I could cool down a little bit. What have we got next? So we've wired the actual ignition up. That's sorted. I've got battery cables ready, the earth. I've got, obviously then that's the live off the battery into the ignition, and then I've done a little diagram for all my colours, so we should be able to just rest all this in now and connect a few things up. I think we should be able to test, see if we've got a spark when we got some of this together. There's one wire that I'm not sure about. I'm going to run it outside the frame to start with, just to see. Anyway, let's start connecting some of this up. Right, I've got to get this earth onto the back of this bolt here. Yeah, my big fat hands up there. Now it's coming off. I've got to add that I'm in a considerable amount of discomfort with my back at the moment. But we're trying to plough on. That's that sorted. I've got to get a bit of rubber for the bottom of the battery tray there, but we can just rest the battery in for now while we test all this out. Ignition in. There we go, we can see all them wires. Right, we now have positive and negative for the battery. Right, moving on slowly again, although it is a lot cooler now. Right. I've been messing about and I couldn't get a spark. It's now ridiculously late again. Oh, it's been a long day. It's been a long, slow, hot day. Yeah. Dark outside again. Anyway, I couldn't get a spark. I had a friend over as well, and we had a cup of tea and a catch up and stuff. I started going through absolutely everything. Had all the ignition out again, going through the wires, double checking, triple checking, quadruple checking, checking all this. I couldn't work it out. Spark plug dead. Nothing. I went through everything again, checking the ammeter. I was going through the lot. Yeah, it is going to be a real head scratcher. Then I spotted it. What an idiot. So, zero spark. So I came around to this side of the bike and checked the rotor. You see, I've got the cap off again. So the little rotor in there was loose because I hadn't really set the timing on this. I hadn't tightened the rotor up. So it's loose, it wasn't spinning to create a spark. Oh, I've been completely baffled. Checking everything over and over and over again, thinking I've done something wrong with the wiring. And it was the rotor. I hadn't tightened it up because, like I say, I hadn't set the timing properly. So I left it loose. So it was just there, stationary. Of course, you're not going to get a spark when your rotor's not spinning. What an idiot. What an idiot. Oh dear, I've wasted, I don't even want to tell you how long I've wasted. No, you're probably already laughing. I'm not telling us. I'm not going to tell you how long I've spent going through everything over and over and over again. It can't be that much wrong with it. Anyway, it's sparking now. Let's have a quick look. You watch it, it won't spark now. We'll have to put the lights out a little bit. Right, old Sparky. Don't even know if the GoPro's picking that up, but yeah, it's sparking. Right, I'm done for the day. Absolutely shattered. I am. Not much sleep and loads of hours. And it's been extremely warm in here, so it's took it out of me. I am done for today. But we got a spark in the end after wasting a long time. I will say that. I wasted a long time chasing everything through, trying to suss why it wasn't sparking. It's the rotor, a loose rotor, because I didn't set the timing and tighten it up. Never mind, we got there in the end. Anyway, next video on this will be sorting all the lights out. Obviously I've got to tidy all this back up now and get the actual ignition key back in and all that, and sort it all out. It probably looks a right mess at the moment, but yeah, when it's all tucked up it'll be nice and neat. And then, like I say, we'll be sorting the lights out. But yeah, we still got a fair amount of time on the wiring. It's just a long process. Like I say, feeding it all through the frame and everything, it just takes a long time. And as you know, it's not my favourite job. And lack of sleep, baking hot. I've just been going at a bit slower pace today, and I've had enough. So I'm going to have a quick tidy up, muster up a bit of energy to edit this video you've just watched, and then that's the day done. Anyway, thank you all again for all the special stickers. It's much appreciated. Thank you for all the support, immensely appreciated. And hopefully in the next video we'll have some lights on and working. We'll see how that goes. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.